Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Well, I had to get outside here. It has been gray here, almost solid gray for about 3 days. Sun hadn't even popped out and we cleared up this morning. As you can tell, there's beautiful blue skies. So I just thought I'd come out in the backyard and make a video. You know, having lived in Costa Rica the last 17 years, it's kind of freaky when I come back here to the States and see how much room we have. I mean, you know, we're very middle class neighborhood, no special property or house, but the yard is so big. Back in Costa Rica, I'd probably have a bunch of cabins in this yard to rent out. Might be something to think about for the future. But anyhow, I just wanted to do this video today because I thought it might be a little bit of a teachable moment and just to kind of give my thoughts on about sickness and what you do when you get sick. Now, to be honest with you, I never was a sickly person. Even before I came to this lifestyle, about the most sickness I had was bottle flu, would be hangovers and not feeling good from, you know, the aftermath of drinking. But never did really, I wasn't one of those people. I'm not a very touchy-feely, I'm not that guy that's going around shaking hands and kissing people all the time. I'm not a germaphobe, but I don't like to mix touch and like just bathe in the stew of germs that are out there in general. So I'm not around people a lot. Plus I take care of myself, strong immune system. So when I get feeling bad or something happens, I'm kind of like, it's kind of a freak out. I'm kind of puzzled. I'm like, okay, the system has malfunctioned. What do we do? And hey, I'm not going to revel you with any tales of magical cures or healing today. That's not how I roll in this thing. You know, I live in the real world. I'm a practical, pragmatic person. And well, let me first start off and tell you what happened. So it was very strange. Monday afternoon, this is Wednesday when I'm shooting this, Monday afternoon, I get back from the gym, had a great workout, charged, have a green smoothie, have dinner, feeling good, bam, 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 all through the night, go to bed, fall asleep about 11 o'clock. I wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning and I was completely blocked, especially the right side of my nose. I mean, I've never even felt this when I had cold or whatever before in the past. I mean, this was literally, usually you can blow a little bit, do this and that, and kind of start loosening it. I mean, this was like somebody had plugged this thing closed permanently. So this is about 1 o'clock in the morning. I get up and I, walk around, try to clear things out, and I finally, get something to drink, get a little water to drink, and I go back to bed. Well, I go back to sleep, and I sleep kind of, not totally, a little bit of a fitful sleep. And I wake up yesterday morning, and I just don't feel good. And I say, okay, well, it's hit. The nose wasn't completely stopped like that, but it felt more like it could be a cold coming on or something like that. But it was a little odd. So what I decided to do, first thing I said, well, you know what? Just get out of the way. People, when you get sick, and it's always appreciated, people try to help, and it does help to take things and certain things, but the biggest thing you can do when you're sick is get out of the way. I'm an animal when I get sick. I've always been an animal when I get sick. I go to ground. I don't want people around me. I don't need people taking care of me. I don't need nobody loving on me. As a friend of mine just mentioned the other day, drop stuff off at the door and be gone. But I don't even usually need that. So my plan of attack was this. I woke up, wasn't feeling really good, so I just decided to take a down day. I started, first thing, I drank a liter of water and got that down. And then I didn't really eat a lot yesterday, and I think that's a good thing because, when your body is trying to fight something off, give it as much, instead of putting all these things in there, comfort foods and all these little cures and home remedies and this and that goes around. And not saying some of them aren't good, but the only thing is, if you start listening to everything, you'll be trying to take 30 or 40 different home remedies or whatever. I drank water. I would have had more citrus if I had some good citrus around. I let the tangerines run out almost, so I had a couple of tangerines. And then probably about midday, I had enough energy and I made myself some ice cream. I made myself some blueberry ice cream. But still, not a lot. And then I just didn't feel like, that was when my appetite kind of dropped. So for the rest of the day, I drank water throughout the day. I probably had a good gallon of water yesterday. As the day went on, somehow that water got harder to drink. So that's why I tried to sip all day, because I couldn't drink a lot at any one time. All right. Well, here's what it was. I kind of figured out it by the way the thing progressed throughout the day, and I was thinking this earlier. I've never really had problems with it, but I just think mine was sinus. because mostly what it was, I didn't have those cold symptoms. I wasn't sneezing, not blowing my nose. It's just, just stopped up, and just the slightest bit of pain behind my eyes, just kind of like a little tension headache, or what they call a sinus headache. I've just never had sinus problems, so I didn't know that. And I guess from maybe when you have sinus problems, you get a little bit of drip. I kind of felt a little queasy, just the slightest bit nauseated all day. Like I just, after about noon, 1 o'clock, after I ate that last stuff, the banana and ice cream, I just wasn't really hungry. I didn't have any appetite. And it wasn't terrible. I didn't feel bad all day, but I did realize one thing, is that, if I'm a baby, I hate being sick. I'm not a good sick person. I don't like pain. I don't like any of that stuff. I'm a big baby. So, it gives me a little bit more perspective, because I see people that they will eat stuff that know that's going to make them feel bad, that know that's going to make them sick. No way. No freaking way on this planet. If I had something and I felt bad and I was able to eat grapes and celery and lettuce, and that was all I could eat, and I would feel good, I'd eat grapes and celery and lettuce, and I wouldn't blink an eye, because I don't like not feeling good. I don't like not feeling at the top of my game all the time. So anyhow, I did that all day yesterday, drank, blah, blah, blah. Still wasn't feeling great when I went to bed. The tension had kind of gone away, but I still had that queasy feeling, but went to sleep, woke up about 1 or 2 in the morning, was already feeling kind of good, drank a little more water, went back to sleep, woke up this morning, and apparently I hope, keeping my fingers crossed, I've shaken it off. But yeah, just wanted to kind of use this to say, a lot of times what you need to do when you're sick, depending on what kind of sick you are, obviously, if you got something major, you don't want to just like let it go with just some water, but most things you just want to get out of the way. Most things you just want to get out of the way. You can do echinacea, you can do vitamin C, you can do ginger, you can do garlic, you can do this herb, you can do that herb, you can do this magic incantation, you can stand on one foot and chant. But food doesn't heal the body. That's my philosophy. That's my opinion anyway. Food doesn't heal the body. The body, you just have to get out of the way for the food to heal the body. Not for the food to heal the body, but you have to get out of the way for the body to heal itself. The good things that we're putting in our body on this lifestyle booster our body, booster our immune system, booster our defenses against sickness. But the food itself doesn't get rid of the sickness. That's the body. And just from what I saw yesterday, I think I would do that again. If the next time I get sick, God, I hope it's a long time off. Water. I didn't drink anything. I had 1 cup of tea yesterday morning to settle me in, but I didn't drink anything during the day other than water. So, and that is something I highly recommend, that when you're sick, you got to be hydrating all the time, but especially when you're sick, make sure you're hydrating, because I think that made all the difference in the world to me. So anyhow, feeling a little bit better today, and yeah, we're not invincible on this lifestyle. You're going to get something from time to time. I've seen some people before go, well, they got sick over there. Well, of course, I don't expect to never get anything ever again in my life, but hey, it's all how you deal with it. Anyhow, just a little teachable moment. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and come back and watch some more, and I hope you are having a wonderful week. Love you guys. Peace.